This is Crash Drive 3. We're on Xbox Series X, taking a look at this fun, hilarious, and zany optimized game for the platform. So what we're getting here is a 4K resolution at 60 FPS. It's got cross-play support, which is kind of nice to have for finding lobbies really quickly. And it's all about pulling off insane stunts, over-the-top action, and competing with others. So it's kind of like an always ongoing competitive sort of game. You just quickly join these lobbies and you just start playing in a variety of rolling missions and different things you can take part in a variety of different fantasy settings. It really is quite a lot of fun. It's a blast, especially playing with others and trying to do the particular objectives that you've been given. So it's just like a rolling lobby of different mini games. There are things like races. You might be doing like try to get the most points. You might be trying to hit the blue ring. There's silly things on each of the little areas to do while you're doing this, and it's just kind of a really fun experience. All the blue rings over there, I should actually try to work towards it. It's just kind of a crazy little game, and you can improve and buy different vehicle types that you earn while getting in-game cash for pulling off tricks and doing well in the challenges. And you can also just kind of totally ignore that too. You don't necessarily have to actually sit there and work towards what other people are doing point-wise, but it is fun to attempt to get stuff going. Almost had the blue ring, and I failed there miserably. So it's kind of like a semi-competitive thing the whole time through, and it's just really, really fun and entertaining. And like I said, there's different areas. This is just like the medieval castle area here, so you might come here, I guess, second. I wanted whatever that was in there. So you might come here second. It depends on what money you've earned up, so you gotta buy the different areas once you've done kind of your initial. The first spot's like this ice area, and we'll travel to that one so you can see it in a bit here. Kind of want to actually compete in one of the games. And like I mentioned, there's the garage, so you can really kind of improve your vehicle in different ways. There's like a quick tire vehicle upgrade system. It's really, really quite neat. And then there's lots of little weird things you can do, like smashing objects, pushing stuff away, doing 6 stunts, hitting explosive things on the ground to go flying around. It is kind of cool. It almost reminds me of Forza Horizon's sort of fun little hub games that you can kind of optionally go and do, collect the most coins. Oh geez, I wonder where the coins are around here. I'm just trying to get the money. Oh, there we go. So they're just big floating coins. But it's just like a wacky, silly game, and I can see this being perfect for types of people that want, something easygoing. They don't want anything too crazy, but if you want to be a little competitive with it, I mean, that option is obviously here. And then the rings on the map that you might have saw that I kind of went after. Oh, I should have went for that 25. Those rings are basically like extra kind of collectibles, and the goal is to kind of hit them or collect them all within each area, and that's like a big part of it. You're seeing we're competing here and trying to get the score, but there's only 2 of us that have coins right now. So it's kind of like a toss-up of if everybody's seriously competing with one another or if they're going off and doing their own thing. That's sort of the fun of it, is just, going nuts and enjoying your adventure and then trying to get new areas. I thought I could hit the green thing from there, but I am obviously nowhere near that. It's kind of funny. And then there's like a map of the different areas so you can see where everything is really easily. And we just kind of we'll bop out as soon as we're done with this challenge. But I kind of think I might come close to winning this one. And there's lots of different achievements for doing different things in the game. It's kind of funny. It's like constantly popping. There's like one for breaking like a snowman down on the Arctic map, and doing certain flips, getting so many point combos. I can't believe I missed that. Because you can do all kinds of things. You can do like back flips, side flips. There's lots of different tricks, and you can build up, trick combos too if you're actually really proficient at this stuff. Oh, there's a green one under there. That's interesting. Like there's this one spot where I kind of launched myself really, really, really high up into the air on the snow map, and I got like a bazillion spins and stuff. It was very, very funny and entertaining to do. And it's just, you can go to any of these areas and you can just instantly connect with other people and compete and start doing this stuff. There we go. So we got 21 out of 55 achievements on this one, so I'm working towards unlocking all the gamer score the best I can. But you know how it is. Oh, I should have went a little bit harder on that one. I could have got the ring here. Oh. Yeah, but it's just about being these small little cars and causing mayhem. So we're gonna go to the snow area here. And bumping into people too. There's lots of different, options for how you want to play with others, which is kind of nice. And it's just going to be like a brief little load thing. But I think it's a pretty cool game. It's also got cross-gen support for play. But you just get out there and you have a great time sort of competing with others. So this is a steal the crown. I know I've said that a few times, but that's literally what it is. It's just like a party driving racing game with like little micro cars. And to me, that's quite a lot of fun. It's actually a little addicting, if that makes sense, just because of the wacky scenarios at play here. But I do find this to be highly entertaining, and it's something you can spend quite a bit of time playing and working towards different things, like different goals, and you've got like challenges, and you do like drifts and stuff, and yeah, it's just like a really wacky sort of thing, right? Like you're never sure what exactly is going to come up next. Oh, we got 175 on that drift. We got to get a more gnarly drift going on here, I guess. Maybe we got to get like what, 250 is it or something? So you get all these different challenges. You can choose to do them. They kind of act initially as a tutorial, and then it kind of opens up into a big challenge thing for you to do. With the Stallion. I think I got the wrong car for it, now that I'm thinking of it. I can't remember if it was here. Yeah, you're gonna have the Stallion top 3 in events. So there's different goals. See, they were trying to steal the crown, and I'm just like not really doing that. I believe maybe it's up here where there's just like, yeah, that's it right there, that insane pile of explosive canisters, because you just get to see a crazy thing going on here. Let's collect this. Yeah, I could grab collectibles, kind of fun. But yeah, just choose to do stuff, choose not to do things, have fun with it. It's so crazy the different things you can enjoy and do in this one, and it's just wacky and crazy. And there's like a ferry you can take as well on the spot, kind of like down there. And obviously these cars, they break a lot of laws of physics, but that's half the fun of the adventure, is going and doing that kind of stuff. And you can like land in the water, and you can go around underwater and hit like the, I don't know what you would call them right now off the top of my head. You know, the submarine, no, they're not submarine guys. Oh, jeez, the name is just escaping me right now. It's like they're in BioShock, and I don't know. These guys. Hey. Like scuba divers? I thought they had like a fancy, like, special name to them. Collect the most coins. Oh, I'm pretty good at that one, I guess. But it's just about pulling off sick tricks, having fun, doing silly stuff. And I know the coin one has popped up a couple times in a row, but honestly, there's a wide range of different activities. Like, you'll find just every time you go in, there's different things you're, like, working towards. Scoring the most points, doing the most like stunts, and it's varied, which is good. It keeps it fresh. I think it offers a lot of playtime. Like you can keep just playing this over and over and over again. And I think if you look at like, maybe the younger audience looking at this one, I think they would have an absolute blast, kind of just working away at this, doing stuff, getting better cars. Like the replayability on this one is really quite extensive. And it does look like pretty nice too as a game. Like I like the look of the environments. It's quite a quality experience. I didn't even know this was like a series. The fact that this is like the 3rd one, and I'm like, I guess there was other games. I don't know if they were on the console specifically because I haven't heard of them, but it's just kind of a little funny because you get like the 3rd entry, and I'm like, huh, did not know. Oh, and that's a fun stunt there, trying to hit the chopper there. I've got all the ring or the circles. Well, they're rings, right? I got all the rings from this level. Kind of earn those, trying to get all the achievements, right? Well, as many achievements as I can, I guess. And it's just kind of a fun, quirky, weird game. I honestly have just been really having a good time with this one. I don't know what it is about it, but I like these weird racing games where it can be serious if you want it to be, but it can also just be like, hey, I'm driving around doing weird things in a car. Because this is like pure fantasy settings, right? I mean, there's like the Arctic, and there's like a medieval town that you like drive up on, like the castle and stuff, which we showed, and there's like different canyons. Like they got a few different spots, and you can just connect and play with others and have a really good time doing so, which to me is kind of cool that we have these like passive instant connection multiplayer games. Look at that, I dominated the competition. And then you can buy that area, go off on the ferry and stuff. Kind of cheeky and funny. It's just like it's such a weird game. I was hoping we'd get, kind of a race going on in this one, if that makes sense, where people will be competing head to head. Yeah, and then you get like entry things where it's like this person's entered this place for the first time, and it's just nice touches. And I think I'm trying to find the big giant Frosty the Snowman so I can go smash them up. Oh, yeah, I think this, well, this is gonna go for like the ring, but you can like hit Frosty here. Oh, we're doing the big race. Honk, 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 honk. Pedal to the metal, am I right? Okay, well, it's not putting me... Usually it, like, maybe I was too late on the honk there. I thought I was right on time. But usually it sets you off at the starting line so that you can, you know, compete with others. Okay, so where does it want me to go after this one? Over there. Turn around, car, go, go, go. I gotta buy another vehicle. Well, actually, I'm trying to unlock more areas and, you know, fully get a hold of this one. But, yeah, and also I've noticed, I hope this helps too, like, it's not the same race too. You might be like, oh, well, you know, they just have like one race on this map. But it's like, no, you know, they got different directions, different setups, different areas that it pushes you to go to. And I think that's kind of fun as well. You know, just having like different racing options on every level. Like, they honestly have put a lot of time into making this to feel like a really compelling and wacky racing game. I think it's got just a ton of potential. If you find this to be something you enjoy, you'll be like, oh wow, you know, I can play a lot of this just over and over again and enjoy what it has to offer. Did not take a tight enough turn, I guess. Oh, it's over there. I mean, just look at these cool fantasy courts. Like, they just really nail the style of it so well, and it just makes for a good time, I think. You know, something that target audiences will have a really good time playing and enjoying and doing weird things with. 25,000. Oh no. I've fallen off the map, which is actually an achievement if you fall off the world here. But let's go back to the medieval area. I find that one kind of funny. I just wanted to show off, you know, different sections so you could be like, oh, this is what this biome looks like. This is what this biome looks like. And get an idea of things. But the concept's basically about the same, you know, in these hub worlds. They're places where you go and you compete and you have some fun with some other people. Or, you know, just kind of ignore it and do your own thing, I guess, too. You could. And there's different options in the menu, too, for, you know, slightly, I guess, adjusting your experience as well, which is kind of nice. I think you can, yeah, your garage you can jump to. You can invite your friends to come in and play. You know, it's not just like a lonely type thing. You can actually kind of work with others and be like, hey, buddy, come on. And, you know, no matter what platform they're on, they can come and play, you know, like a gigantic event. So there's also, like, cops and robbers, steal the crown, score the most points by stunting, you know, stunt competitions. Like I said, they've just really got a lot going on in this one, which to me makes for a pretty fun experience. Because I didn't even think this was the type of thing, and I'm like really, really into this one. Because it just came out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh wow, this is an absolute blast. It's a treasure of the time. You're just doing silly stuff, and like look at this. It's like literally the goal of it is like we're just doing flips on my car, and you know, it's not like it's a painful type of game to like work and put an effort in. You're actually kind of feeling like you're rewarded, and you can like drive off into the water, and you know, it's just like you get what you put into this one, if that makes sense. Like you can just do some zany, silly things with it, and everyone else is doing that, so you're having fun with it. And I kind of hope people look at it and be like, oh, this is really silly and awesome. Because I don't think it's trying to be too serious. Some people might think it is, but I don't know. You could take it seriously, I suppose, but for me, I'm just really having a lot of fun with it. Oh, I've got enough money now, cash-wise, to actually go and go to that other place, which I think I might kind of go off the ferry then. Yeah, let's go back to the Arctic. I just needed to get some big cash, I guess, a bit of an influx there. Go, 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 car! So I'm just trying to show off more of the game so you can see more of it in action, and just so I could have more of an excuse to play more of it, because, you know, it's quite a lot of fun, and that's the biggest part of it, is it's just really enjoyable. Like, it came out of nowhere to me, and I've been having just a pleasurable blast working through this and just driving little cars around. Because the concept of it makes perfect sense, you know, like in Horizon, I love the little games where it's like I can ignore what other people are doing, or I can jump in and have fun with them with the big cars. Oh, we're doing a race, I guess. Might as well stick around for this, I suppose. I mean, why not, right? It's all part of the great adventure of car racing. You would think that the PC people would, like, dominate more, but I don't know, this seems kind of all rightly balanced between the different platforms. Dun, 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 Let's get in there. Uh-oh, come on, go, go, go. Let's see if I can get a bit of a comeback on this one. I think they got a lead on me. Watch out for that kind of power, and keep in mind, like this vehicle, to my knowledge at least, because I worked on it, is should be maxed out stat wise. Oh, that's maybe gonna screw me over. Nope, there we go. Finished. Kind of happy with that. Drive towards the exit. Oh, that didn't work out. We're going up, guys. We're going up and over. There we go. Take our rewards, and then we'll go off into the next area. Because, you know, second place, you get some stuff out of it. I tried my best. See, look at that good cash flow. So it's not too hard to work towards things and get new unlocks for your vehicles. That's the thing. You know, I think you can legitimately just come in here and have a good time with it. And I think that's kind of a special thing. Should I use the board, maybe? Can I use the board? Or am I supposed to use the ferry? I think the ferry is like an actual achievement for doing that. Yeah, screw it. We'll actually drive there properly. Go, 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 go! So yeah, I think as a party game, it hits the mark. I think if you're looking for something, you know, maybe for the younger audience, you'll be like, oh, this is good, because you play a lot of this. Totally true. Even myself, I'm having a good time with it. It's just weird. Like, totally out of nowhere, too. I just got like a random email that's like, hey, we're doing this game. It's coming out right away. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. Yeah, we'll try it. You know, I like to play different games, and then you see this pop in, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm down for this. There we go. Take the ferry. Away we go. I just want to show off this other area a bit. Look at us, we're ferrying off. Bon voyage, off into the nothingness. And you get another achievement. So many achievements on this. Tropical tank battles. Yeah, and then you gotta kind of get thrown into a lobby with another, like, with a bunch of people. That's what I'm saying, it's like these fantastical different environments, and it just offers so many things to do. There's really nobody playing. Oh, there we go, we got another player. Yeah, I'm assuming these other ones aren't as populated because there's less people that have jumped into them. But this is obviously a bit more of a crazy beach. And people usually, oh, he just left me? That hurts my feelings. It's just me and myself. Not as fun without the insanity of others roaming around, but I just wanted to give you a feel for this one, because it's kind of cool looking. It's like a quirky kids version of Forza, which is kind of funny. You know, ooh, big mountain there with the lava. It's so zany and weird, this type of game. But I think I've basically showed off more than enough of what this one is like, you know, giving you an idea of how it's running and the different places in it that you can go to. There's also like the canyons, but you know what I mean. It's kind of nice. Enter the garage and select a tank. I guess I gotta get a tank going on. Tank battle. Wow, okay. Pretty sick. You know, you can buy different vehicles too, right? You get like different things other than tanks. Oh, now we get in here because we got the tank, yeah. Is it gonna teleport me back up there? Okay, there we go. So this is like a tank battling scenario. This game really is just nuts, isn't it? It's got it all. It's got tanks, it's got vehicles, it's got over-the-top action. Wow, those tanks just went flying. Do I get points for knocking the tanks off? Oh, dang. Yeah, I got a long distance kill and everything. Wow, this game is quirky and funny and just insane. Like, just doing flips on a tank. No big deal. No big deal at all.